Thank you, Mr. President. I am strongly against anything that curtails the rights of minors, and I will tell you why. I've heard a lot of people here today suddenly talking about trafficking and underage kids and all these things to make political points. People who I have never actually heard express interest for these at-risk groups at any other time. Some of you may know I'm a foster parent. I have served 6 children through respite and full-time care since 2018. Prior to that, I spent several years as a court-appointed special advocate. I've done other work at a domestic women's shelter, which included children there, at a homeless shelter, specifically working with the children there. I have worked with some of these at-risk kids. I keep hearing people say, well, they just need to ask their parents. A lot of children do not have that option. Their parents are not around, their parents are not available, their parents are not stable. There are parents that would let their minor child die of an ectopic pregnancy, which, by the way, the outcome is always death because of the parents' medical beliefs that the child didn't share. There are parents that might have a child who has a cancer or whatever else who would need sterilization, who again might let their child die or risk death because of their belief. And that's if that at-risk child can even find a parent or a guardian or someone else to sign off. Children are raped at every age, to include infants. A girl I mentored bounced through 6 different foster families while going back and forth to her original family where her father continued to molest her every single time. And now you're asking a girl like that, if she happened to get pregnant, to have to go to the same parent and get permission to get medical care? Yes, parents should absolutely be a soft place for children to land. Yes, it would be wonderful if every child was able to trust their parent and know that if they went to a parent with a pregnancy, they weren't going to get beaten within an inch of their life or something worse. But the reality is those things happen. And so I trust that those children that are in those traumatic situations will find the best person for them to help them through that situation. But unfortunately, the sad fact is parents and guardians do not always look out for the best interest of their children. And I have seen it my entire adult life again and again, in and out of the court system and with the abused and neglected children I serve. So I strongly am against anything that would take away the right of someone at any age to make critical medical decisions. And I implore people who don't actually have an interest in these children to quit using them as political pawns.